Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday's live tarot reading. I hope that you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Hello to Lex. We're going to start off with you tonight. Hello to Paula. Hello, beautiful Kristen. Gee, nice to see you, sweetie. It is lovely to see you. Hello to Anastasia, my lovely. And I do have I have one which is like an angel, Anastasia, an angel, universe, love, relationship deck, and I got one on messages, so I've got you tonight. Big Cleo, nice to see you also. My dear friend, BG, hello, sweetie. And to Lilith, so hello, everybody. BG, please post your question unless it is already in PayPal. I'm going to be with you in just one moment. So let me go over here and let's go see for our dear friend. Okay, we're going to do that. And Lexi. We're going to put a timestamp over here for Lex at 1 minute. So Lex at 1 minute. Here we go. Up next is going to be BG. Yes, sweetie, yes. So here we go for Lex. Kristen. That ad, what happened? That ad, is there going to be Kristen, you say, is there going to be a romantic between Bradford and yourself? And will it ever get physical? And you say, if you ever hear that guy say, no, more, listen, anyone again, you'll scream. What are you talking about, Kristen? I don't know. Kind of feel like I'm lost into all of that. Okay, let's go see. Lexi. CJ's thoughts and feelings about you today. No contact day 2. All right, let's go see. All right, so how are we feeling? We're still feeling as though you are interested, that you still want to have that contact, sweetie. Nothing much has changed. You could go to non-contact 14 days. I don't feel as though something really just kind of switches upon and really changes. I don't feel like anything is going to change over here, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say, for the moment anyways, we're still feeling as though you are wanting him back. You are going to take him back whenever he comes back. This is what he's thinking. It's not what I'm saying. So ultimately, this is it. He does believe that he's got that special spot into your heart and into your house, sweetie. So no contact, still loving, still thinking, still hoping. How does Paul feel, your ex, about talking to you again? He wants to link up. How will that go? I'm going to have to say over here, it is a little bit of a work in progress, if you will. How's it going to go? I don't think it's a good idea, sweetie, for many different reasons. You still love CJ. You're still not sure what you're doing with CJ. Ultimately, though, I am going to say, as for Paul, I feel like Paul is into something that is a little bit more sexual. So if you're into something that is just more physical, I say go for it. Not a problem whatsoever. If you're looking more for a committed relationship, I don't feel like Paul is into that right now, sweetie. Yeah, so CJ is thinking that you're definitely going to be taking him back, my sweetie. Let me go and give you some messages from CJ and Paul. CJ, deliver me from temptation. I have not given up on you, even though it might even seem like I have. I spend a lot of time thinking about you, wishing that things were simply different. I want you to know that you are always in my dreams. And I also want you to know over here that the distance between us is absolutely killing me. And if we move on forward to Paul, we're going to go to the Hermit deck for Paul. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Why do you want me? I'm wondering if you even care for me altogether. 15, a card I told you he was interested in sex, right? A very highly sexual card over here, wanting to be with you. Of course, we do want happiness, as it is into our utmost priority. But ultimately, my beautiful Lexi, I'm going to have to say, this is about wanting to be with you, but physically. Hi, my beautiful Carrie. How's your day today, sweetie? I hope everything has been good for you. I hope so, I hope so, I hope so. It pops up. Oh, every time somebody goes live. Oh, seriously, Kristen. Okay. It's so annoying. It's probably just on your phone. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. That is so weird. I had no idea that actually happened. No. I get little notifications saying that, you know, certain people are live, but I had no idea. I'm going to say it might be your phone, sweetie. You might be able to turn that off. Carrie, my beautiful Carrie. My day was good. Was busy, but good. You know, I had the neighbor come on back in today into my house because she no longer has COVID. And yeah, she's been here all day. And my daughter kind of gets crazy when she's here. So, and I've been working on getting everything ready for school. So, whew, it's a lot of work. But all is good. And I'm glad that you are here tonight, sweetie. I'm glad that you're okay, lovely. BG, you put your note in PayPal. All right, I got you, sweetie. Well, let's go and figure that out. So BG is up, and then we're going to move on forward to our beautiful friend Paula. Paula. Let's go see what Paula is testing tonight. All right, hold on. BG, I'm almost with you, sweetie. All right, BG, here we go. So we want to know. Okay. I bet you wouldn't mind what's those. Okay, let me go see. Okay, I so understand now. I so understand why you were putting that monkey hiding in your eyes. Oh, BG, let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to go and give you your answer. So let's go and find out over here. I'm going to start off with Anthony, okay? So what do we have over here? Is it a possibility with Anthony? Anthony. You know what? I'm going to say that there is a very strong possibility with Anthony. You might have to make the advances so that Anthony knows what exactly it is that you want. But I'm going to say Anthony, a very strong possibility, yes. Let me go and see Kellen. As for Kellen, I'm going to have to say a no, sweetie, on for Kellen. Anthony, yes. Kellen, no. So I say you know who to go for now. You know who to send a message out, my beautiful Brenda. You are just adorable, BG. Love you, sweetie. Hello, Angel. How are you doing tonight, lovely? How are you feeling, sweetie? And how was your day, Angel? Kevin, hello. I know, BG. I know, sweetie. Paula, a general reading for September. Well, let's go start off with that. So Kristen G is up next, followed up by Anastasia and our dear friend, Big Cleo. It is my pleasure, BG. Wishing you a lovely evening and so much love, sweetie. You know where to put your attention now. Kevin, school must be starting soon, right? Thank you, Kristen. You're doing so good. You're doing good, but you're tired. Angel, I hope that you're off for the weekend. I don't take for granted that people are off because often, you know, some people do work onto the weekends. So I hope, my beautiful Angel, that you get to have a little bit of rest, a little bit. I know you got a wee one, and I know all about wee ones because I have one who's about the same age as yours. I know you have, I think it's a little girl who's 4. I have a little boy who's like 4 3/4. He's going to be turning 5 in, yes, in October. And I have 2 other ones also, which are younger than yours. So I know, not much time for yourself, right, Angel? Kevin, you don't know how you feel. You saw, oh, you sort of kind of saw your class had posted today and you don't know how you feel. Well, that is interesting. You're kind of numb by it, aren't you, Kevin? What, are you feeling overwhelmed by it, Kevin? What's going on? I'm going to say for Paula, general reading for September. My sweetie, September, financially speaking, not the best. Not the best. So I'm seeing over here, financially speaking, maybe a little bit of lack of resources. You're tired, and we were just talking about that with Angel, but yes, you are tired, sweetie. October babies, they are, Kristen, but they're not good for starting school. Honestly, they end up losing a whole year. It's complicated, but yes, it is. And Kristen, I have Halloween decorations up and like Paw Patrol or Minecraft and stuff at the same time. It's a little bit crazy. His birthday's really close to Halloween. It's 3 days before, which is why I have Halloween and his birthday decorations up at the same time. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Carrie. So I'm going to have to say over here, Paula, I'm getting self-centeredness. I'm getting jealousy. I'm getting some panic coming from you from waiting. So ultimately, you're waiting into the month of September, all the way until the 2nd, mid-September, so end of 2nd week or so. You're still waiting for her to reach on out, sweetie. Yeah. You see, Angel, yours is 5 in October, right? Me too. 20th of October, my little guy. So, yes, it is. It's a crazy time. But they're so cute. And you were always older, yes, than all of those boys, right, Chris? Do you, Carrie? I went out to a store today, and there was a bunch of Halloween decorations, and my neighbor she's 11 years old. She's always over here. And she wants us to put all our Halloween decorations up. And I'm like, I can't do it. It's just way too early. But honestly, I do have so much. And I purchased a bunch of it today. Honestly, I bought in Skeleton World. I bought like the groom and the bride. And they're so cute. I can't wait to decorate. I know. They are. Seriously. All right, let's go see. I told my kids we're going to have to go shopping for their Halloween costumes soon because they really do fly away quickly. Let's go and see over here. So you is on the 8th. Okay, I'm 10 days later, Angel, my beautiful. We were in labor almost at the same time, Angel Marie. It's always Halloween. So let's go see over here. I am going to have to say, my beautiful Paula, what is ex-girlfriend doing today? Is she lonely? Is she sad? What is actually going on? Let's go find out. Oh, don't be, Kristen. This is what our lives are all about. We chit-chat all the way through. Writing class, philosophy, and lab class. Don't know what that is. A couple posted so far. Oh, well, philosophy is really, really nice. That's interesting. I never had philosophy in university. I had it in college, but we have college and you guys don't have college. You go straight to university, so that could be the difference. Yeah, lab class is fun. That's nice. You're going to do great. It's going to be fantastic. I know, right, Kristen? I know, sweetie. My little boy wears skeleton stuff all year round. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Paula, what's on the ex-girlfriend Leo's mind today? Sadness. sadness, but being a little bit lost. I feel as though we're trying to take more control of our life right now. We don't really know which kind of option, which kind of way to go through. Some days I feel like she knows what it is that she wants, but she's not ready to move on forward. And other days she's just a little bit completely lost. I feel like now she's a little bit completely lost. Is she happy today? Ultimately, no. Will you see her again, or is she going to contact you? And when? That I'm going to go and validate with our pendulum, but it is still going to be around mid-September. And hello to my dear friend Susan. Nice to see you. How are you feeling tonight, lovely? And let's go and see. Oh, because math hasn't posted. Oh, it's going to come on up. Don't be afraid, Kevin. Math will come when it is time. Maybe you won't have it at the first session. All right, so let's go and find out over here. Hold on. I want to know, is ex-girlfriend Leo missing Paula today? Is she thinking about Paula today? Is she wanting to reconcile with Paula today? Is she dating anybody else at this moment? Is she having sex with anybody else at this moment? Is she still going to contact Paula? And when will she be contacting Paula? Somewhere around mid-September, sweetie. Kevin, same thing as usual, sweetie. Please do send it out to my email, okay? Easier for me, sweetie. Well, that is good, Kevin. You get to sleep in the morning. Kristen, your turn, my lovely. Kristen. Anastasia, Big Cleo, and Susan are up next. So, Kristen, is there going to be a romantic reconciliation between Bradford and yourself? And is it ever going to get physical? Let's go see. I hope it's a yes, my lovely. I really, really do hope so. Let's go find it out. Hello, Dee Dee. How are you doing? Thank you, Kevin. Send it out to my email. I've got you. It shouldn't be too long, Kevin. There's nothing confusing, Paula. What is there? Everything, nothing has changed, Paula. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. Yeah, go listen again, Paula. Let me know if you're still confused. It's bad right now? What's bad? The pendulum said she wants to see me today. No, the pendulum didn't say she wants to see you today. It was if she misses you today. She's not seeing you today, sweetie. I am going to have to say over here I don't know what was bad, Kristen. I didn't take your cards out yet. Well, now they're out. Now let's look at it. Let's check this out. So far, not bad. Actually, not bad. Not fantastic, but not bad. Let me tell you. I am getting over here that there are a couple of issues here and there. So, you, Kristen, you're blocked and everything. Sweetie, beautiful. Okay. I'm going to have to say over here, may you be blocked or not, we are thinking about you, sweetie. We are. Now, are you ever going to get physical? Is anything really going to happen within this reconciliation? I can tell you that we're thinking about you. I can tell you that we do miss you. I can tell you that you did make us really quite happy when we were together. At this moment, though, what I am going to say, as much as we have lovely memories and sometimes we do think about getting back with you, I feel like for the moment, we're a little bit taking our chariot and we're kind of moving on forward to see if we can find happiness into our life. Not into another relationship, though. It's not a question of moving on forward, finding happiness with somebody else. Absolutely not. We need to find happiness within ourselves. I feel as though we're trying to concentrate a little bit more maybe onto our career, which I don't think we're actually fantastic in. I don't feel like everything is as good as we would like it to be. And I feel like we're a little bit unhappy and things are just not okay into his life right now. So I'm definitely going to have to say, we are thinking about you. That is a definite yes. Are we reaching out, though? I'm going to say no, not for the moment, my sweetie. I'm going to go and validate all of this with our pendulum. But I'm going to have to say, I don't feel as though you guys are going to be physically speaking. He might think of you, sexually into his mind. That I have no doubt about it. But physically, I kind of feel like he's lost. I feel like he needs to find himself. Maybe whenever he does find himself, this energy can change and it can move to something more positive towards you. But for the moment, I'm going to have to say, my sweetie, it's looking more like a no, lovely. Yeah, no, he's not happy. He's not happy. Let's go see with our pendulum, sweetie. So I'm ultimately not going to say a complete no, because I do know that he does still love you, even though he is unhappy. I know that he does still think of you and he does still care for you. So not all is bad, but we're not getting any movement right now. So I prefer to tell you that it's going to be a no than tell you that it's a yes and it turns out to be a no. So I'm going to say a no for the moment. If the energy changes, it could turn into a yes, but not for the following month at least. Let's go and see. Will there be a romantic reconciliation between Bradford and Kristen G? Spirit, please do let me know. Will there be a romantic reconciliation between Bradford and Kristen G? And for that, my beautiful, I'm getting a no. Will Bradford and Kristen G ever get physical? And for that, at the moment, again, it is a no. It is not an ultimate no. It is a no for the moment with the energy that we're getting, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Kristen. Hold on strong, okay? Big hug sent out to you, lovely. Anastasia, my beautiful you. Let's go for those love notes, absolutely. And I got universe ones too. I was thinking about you, but they're not ready yet. So let's go. I'm still going to give you some universe ones, but they're not going to be the new ones. But they're just as fantastic. So let's go and find. Yes, no, there's nothing to be confused. As of today, Paula, does she want to reconcile with you? Yes. Does she want to reconcile with you today at this moment? No. Look, Paula. Does ex-girlfriend Leo want to reconcile as of today with Paula? That is a yes. Does ex-girlfriend Leo want to reconcile today with Paula? That is a no. It's all into the questions, sweetie. Hopefully that has helped you out, my beautiful Paula. Big Cleo, let's go and see. So, not Big Cleo, you're up next, Big Cleo. Anastasia, I'm giving you messages from the universe. Kristen, don't give up, sweetie. Stay strong, my beautiful. Anastasia, you may not see the progress now, but you need to trust that it is happening. But regardless. Now, what's meant for you is already yours, so there is no need to stress about the whole process altogether. Which I ultimately do like. Now let's get to those messages, sweetie. Let's start off with this one. Please do expect a call from me soon. I want you to know that I do dream of you. You simply cannot be replaced. I want you to know that I do miss you. That my heart does ache for you. But you know what? I need you to be patient. They're cute, right? Yeah, I know. I will check that, Kristen. Just give me one moment. I will check that out for you, okay? I'm just going to finish with Anastasia, and I will definitely look at that for you. Not a problem, Kristen. Let's go see over here. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is absolutely divinely timed. You need to have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. And let's be honest, let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. It's necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings right now. It is my pleasure, Kristen. And go to this little one over here. So Kristen is up next, followed out by Big Cleo and Susan. I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm afraid that it might just kind of ruin everything. I can't wait to feel your eyes on me. We are going to be doing some great things together. If I told you that I love you, would you call me crazy? Oh, well, thank you, Anastasia. Thank you, lovely. If I have time tomorrow, you'll have a new one tomorrow. If I have time, I don't know. My little girl's got horse riding class lessons, and I still have school stuff to prepare. But if I have time, you shall have new tomorrow. Let's go and find out what else I've got for you. I want you to communicate your feelings more with me. I am struggling with my own trust issues at this moment. I want you to know that I am absolutely thankful for you. I am being absolutely faithful to you, and I do want to ask you to be my girlfriend. Beautiful Anastasia. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. Let's go and see over here. So we want to know for our dear friend Kristen, should you give up onto this connection? Spirit, please do let me know. Should Kristen give up onto the connection with Bradley? Should Kristen give up onto the connection with Bradley? I'm getting a maybe. Anastasia, did you send me Santa Claus? He's adorable. Why not? Okay, I'm going to take out a couple cards onto this, Kristen. I believe that we're getting a maybe over here because of the situation at hand. Because of the fact that he does love you and he does still care for you, and his ultimately his energy and his thoughts could really just change for you. So at this moment it is a no, but he does have the power to just kind of change his mind and say, okay, let's go for it, right? So I do too, my beautiful Anastasia. There's a place not too far from here where you can go see Santa Claus all year round. I say, why not? So my beautiful Spirit, and I'm going to say Spirit as much as in Dex as with the pendulum, seems to be saying maybe. Ultimately, what I'm going to say to you, because I know that the energy can shift, but I don't want you to wait forever. I don't want you to wait 5 months for him and then he decides he's not going to reach out. I'm going to say if you're willing to give him maybe, put yourself a little bit of a deadline. Let's say leave yourself 3 to 4 weeks. If nothing happens and he doesn't reach out, turn the page. I would go that way, sweetie. Because after what I saw previously into the cards, if he was not reaching out after 4 weeks, the chances is that he's going to be moving on forward. So if you're willing to give it 4 weeks, go for it. Then you'll have no regrets. You'll be sure about your situation. And if nothing happens, move on forward. Otherwise, I say take on in what you want if you do desire it, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, Bradford. I said Bradley, didn't I? It was Bradford. Let me take that back out. Thank you, my beautiful Paula. All right. So, yes, I'm ultimately going to have to say over here for Bradford, as much as at this moment he is, kind of walking away and he is kind of silent, he does seem to be coming up with some ideas, with some wants, with some desires, but he's not doing it at this moment. At this moment, he's definitely not looking towards the future. He's feeling a little bit out into the cold. He's feeling a little bit frustrated, a little bit sad, but he's still not ready yet to turn that page. So I'm going to say he has not had his tower moment yet where he's figuring that everything is absolutely going to change and we're going to close those books. So I say give it about 3-4 weeks. If nothing happens, then I say turn the page. You slipped? What do you mean? What do you mean you slipped? Where did you slip? What happened to you, sweetie? Oh yeah, now we're gonna have to put Christmas trees. Yes, that is beautiful. I love that. It's you right now, Big Cleo. You're next. You're right on time. Yes, yes, and yes. Here we go, Big Cleo. Do you still want a timestamp? Like you actually physically slipped, YouTube? Where are you, sweetie? All right, Big Cleo. Let's go and see. Will you really hang out next weekend? Let's go over here. You were running towards food. In the food court? I'm so sorry, YouTube user. It's kind of funny. What were you doing? Lovely, seriously. Was it, like, did you see like it was the last of something over here? You were running towards food? God, so embarrassing. People, oh, my beautiful YouTube user. What happened, sweetie? Your butt hurts. Okay, you need to start sitting down like on those little donuts. How do you call them? Like, I don't know, you kind of just blow them up. I think they do good for you. YouTube user. Oh my gosh, beautiful Tash. I am so sorry, sweetie. Oh, lovely. Sending you hugs, beautiful. I say don't move too much, okay? So, Big Cleo, you say he asked you out. So, you think you're going to meet, right? Well, you should. Next week he asked you out. Well, that's good. That's what we were saying, sweetie. I was saying that you were not going to be meeting him now, but you're going to be meeting him in approximately a week. So, good, 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 and good. I'm loving that. So, are you really going to be hanging out? Good for you, Big Cleo. That is perfect. I'm loving it. The Hermit reverse is telling me that it is a yes because we're not staying onto our own little side and we're no longer resting neither. So I'm going to say yes, you are going to meet. It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be fun and it's going to be good. It just kind of feels like it's going to bring you back on track a little bit. So honestly, I don't see any conflicts whenever you guys do see, whenever you do meet. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Are you actually going to meet? I'm going to say yes. Let's go see him. Will Big Cleo really meet Z next week? That is a yes. Will Z and Big Cleo be intimate next week? For that, I'm seeing a no. Will Z ask Big Cleo to be his girlfriend? That is a yes. And when? Please let me know when. Into the month of September, so around the second, maybe third week of September, sweetie. Let's go and validate all of these. Big Cleo, that must just be the weight that has been lifted off of your beautiful shoulders, sweetie. Good for you, lovely. I'm glad for you, sweetie. He always comes on back. He loves you, sweetie. I told you, he does not want to let go of you ever, 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 ever. This is just simply a question of manipulation that he is going through. That's what he's up to. Let's go see if anything sexual is going to be happening. So will Z and you be intimate next week? Pendulum said no. Let's go see what the cards have to say. Maybe it would challenge Pendulum. All right, 9 of Pentacles, reverse. Oh, sweetie, 2 of Swords. I feel like we're going to be talking about, well, not talking about it. We're going to be wanting to do it. We're going to be thinking about it, but we're not necessarily going to do it. I just kind of feel like there's a little bit too much onto her mind still a little bit too much that is a little bit left into the unknown. So will Z and you be intimate next weekend? I will say no, but it's not because the desire is not there. The desire is definitely there. And will Z ask you to be his girlfriend? And if so, when? Will Z ask you to be his girlfriend, and when? Beautiful Ace of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. And here we go. We've got our knight moving towards you. Okay, well, actually, it's not a knight, but he looks like a knight. We've got our wands moving towards you over here. And here we are with our three of wands looking towards the future also. So, my sweetie, it is a yes around the 3rd week of September. Yes, yes, and yes. Congratulations, my beautiful big Cleo. I could not be happier for you after all these, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of torture. Things are finally moving along again, sweetie. Before I move on forward over here to Susan, I'm just going to move over here one moment. And I am going to be with Kevin. So let's put a little bit of a timestamp over here for Kevin at 35 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, that's your only question? Okay, let's go see. That's why you're kind of stressed. Okay. I'm going to say yes within the following 4 days. So from here, of course, not into the weekend, from here till next Thursday. Kevin, I do feel as though, yes, from here till next Thursday. And let's go and see Karen also at this moment. Our beautiful Karen. Here we go, lovely. Same question as yesterday, right? I got you, sweetie. Okay. Oh, seriously. Okay. All right. Okay. So he's back on track, but he's still a little bit into his naughtiness, right? But you know what, Karen? Some people will always stay into that phase. Some people will always, you know, have that naughty side about them, sadly. Okay. Let's go see. So we are with our dear friend Karen right now. Let's do that. And let's go over here. Hello, my beautiful Amy. Nice to see you. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Water Fairy. And hello, Hocus Focus. Nice to see you guys. All right, hold on. And up next is going to be Tash. And then I'm moving over to Susan, Paula, Jasmine, Hocus Focus, and Water Fairy. I got it, sweetie. I'm going to be answering over here our beautiful Karen, and I'll be with you right next. Okay, Tash? Thank you, everybody, for your patience, and thank you for joining us tonight. So here we go. We want to know. Ace of Swords. Yes. Page of Swords coming on through. We're still a little bit immature into everything. I kind of feel as though we're still not getting all that much closer. We're getting a little bit closer, right? We seem to be putting things a little bit more where they're supposed to be. So I'm going to say we're still seeing some beautiful over here possibilities. We're still seeing a lot of love. We're still seeing a lot of desire. We're still wanting to be with you. I feel as though, as for, you know, following other people and whatever he is up to, I feel as though he does follow some people, but he's not necessarily doing anything with other people. I feel that, yes, you guys are far away. There's a lot of difference, you know, between you two because you're far away. And I just kind of feel like this, I guess, just, there's different ways. There's definitely different ways that he could do to, you know, fulfill himself with you being away. But maybe he has difficulties trying to let you know or to try to figure these things out with you. So I don't feel as though he is doing anything with anybody. I do still feel as though he does love you and he does still want you, sweetie. So I feel as though he is slowly starting to reconnect with you a little bit. So I'm going to say, you talked with him yesterday, you talked with him again today. It is so much better than like a whole week and 10 days of just not talking, right? So he's slowly getting back into the place where he wants to be and where you want him to be. It would be fantastic for him to let go of everybody else, and hopefully at some point he will. But for the moment, let's go see. Oh, well, that was nice of you, Amy. That was sweet of you. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Karen, is everything still on track? Definitely yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're picking up whatever seems to be wrong, whatever seems to be a little bit off, whatever has been somewhat, complicated for so very long. And we still are there. We're still offering you that beautiful relationship, that love. We're still seeing over here marriage and connection and being together, that happily ever after. It is still there. Nothing has changed, my sweetie. So I'm going to say things are looking better, but you're still a little bit stuck into that phase. So stay strong, my beautiful. Stay strong. I know that it's not easy, but you do need to know that things are getting better. Blessings are coming into your life, and his vibes, his energy is getting stronger towards you again. You are loved, sweetie. He does love you so very much, beautiful. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, Karen? Yes, Patricia, I saw you sent 2 emails like just a few moments ago, sweetie. Tash, here we go. But it fell through, right? Okay. Okay, let's go see. So we are with Tash, and I believe that Tash is here, although I don't know. I think Tash is here, so I think we're good. Well, let's go and see. Okay, I am liking everything about this person. I am. So, let's go find out. Wondering, what is he looking for with you? What is he looking for with you, sweetie? And some truth deck messages. All right. So we are with our beautiful Tash right now. Up next is Susan. So here we go for Tash. All right. You know what? At this moment, I'm clearly going to say a little bit unsure about what it is he wants. I kind of feel like we're juggling different things. And I don't feel like we're juggling different people. I just feel like there's a lot of things that are actually going on. I don't feel as though we're sneaky, though. I do not. I just feel as though we're really, really quite busy. I feel as though we want a relationship. We want progress. We want movement. We are not going to lie to you, and we're not going to go anywhere. That being said, I don't feel as though this is somebody who is necessarily very spiritual, but it doesn't change anything whatsoever. And I do have to say, he does definitely believe that you are... I'm going to say that he believes that you are beautiful, that you seem to be very nurturing, very caring, and I feel like this is what, and this is who he needs into his life. So I'm going to say you actually see him as a beautiful partner for him. He has a lot of hope, he has a lot of faith, and ultimately, he does not seem bad whatsoever, sweetie. He does really seem quite sweet. He's not going to be able to tell you right away that he does want, let's say, a long-term relationship. He is going to tell you that he is quite busy, so he might not always be available, but is he ever going to lie to you? Is a definite no. You can trust this one, sweetie. His intentions are good. Let's go and see with the Truthful deck. Oh no, Amy, that is horrible. It is not right. Maybe she's been horrible with them too, sweetie. Hello, Dana. How are you doing, my lovely? And hello, Bright Eyes. Mi amor, how are you doing? Here we go. I'm going to have to say, first card coming on out for Tash is yes, yes, and yes, I am loving. I am wanting to reach out. I do think about you. I'm getting a lie way think about our future, but I do think about you. I feel over here the exact same way that you do. I also feel as though it's I think so, yes. I would like to. I definitely want to explore this avenue with you. And let's go and take another one out. I am open. I'm open for compromise. Doesn't really matter what it is that you would like to do. I'm not rigid. I am open to opinions. I'm open to be there with you and to make the modifications if necessary. Why? Because you seem to be important for me, and I don't want to lose you. Oh, you're next, my beautiful Susan. You're next. I've got you. It's nice that you're here. Let's be with you. Tash, let me know if there's anything else. I'm liking this guy. Let's go see Susan. Susan. We'll still put a timestamp for Susan. Oh, you're there. You don't need a timestamp. No, I was talking about you. I'm so sorry, Carrie. No, it is you, sweetie. It is you. No, it was your reading, my beautiful Carrie, lovely. It was you. And, yeah, I did. All right, so let's go and see. Hold on just one moment over here. So, my lovely Susan. A timestamp? Okay, a timestamp for our beautiful Susan, please, at 47 minutes. Did Andrew meet up with his friend Chelsea last night? Because when you were on the phone with him, she kept on trying to call him and video call him. Okay. How do you know that? He was telling you that? Okay, let's go see. Yes, a timestamp at 47 minutes for our beautiful Susan. So did Andrew meet up with his friend Chelsea last night? Because when you were on the phone with him, she kept on trying to call him and video call him. All right, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, reverse, yet Justice. Okay, I'm going to have to say I do believe, but wait, I do believe that she was trying to call him, no doubt about it. I do believe that this friend Chelsea is interested in him, but did they meet up? No. And is he interested in her? I'm going to say no, not more than a friend, sweetie. That is really annoying. Honestly, seriously, it is. It truly, truly is, Susan. I get you. That's kind of, yes. I'm going to have to say, Susan, so Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea is, I feel like she is quite passionate. I feel like she would love to be with Andrew altogether, but I don't feel like Andrew is interested, so I don't feel like you need to worry upon that. But yeah, she was definitely trying to reach him. Did they meet? It was a no. And Susan, you say your best friend got you Popeye's chicken while you were working the board of election. I feel like you feel like you've been poisoned. What happened? I don't know. We don't have Popeye's chicken here. What happened? Why do you feel like you've been poisoned? That is an odd question, sweetie. I did, sweetie. I did. The females that he started to follow. You didn't mention anything about Jada. You said he started to meet or sign up anyways to follow new women, but you didn't mention anything about Jada, sweetie. but I know that she's still around. I know that she is. Honestly, Carrie, I would love for every single woman to just kind of leave, you know, altogether. I would love it. I really, really would. But it's difficult. It's difficult because honestly, if he wants and he likes the attention, then that's where it becomes difficult. I just feel as though I feel like he likes the attention. And since you're not right there with him, he's not able to get that attention all the time. And I don't feel like he's always able to tell you what exactly it is that he wants. Therefore, he tries to get attention where he can get it. But I don't feel as though he physically does anything with anybody. And he just really wants to feel as though he's needed and loved and cared for and desired for, which is just as much as a problem, quite frankly, because you don't want him doing that whenever you guys are together. And you know, whenever he moves on down or you move on over. But for the moment, I don't feel as though Jada is an issue. Well, she's an issue, but they're not sleeping together and nothing seems to be happening between them. Susan, you say you've been vomiting and running to the bathroom since then. Oh my gosh. All right, my beautiful Amy, you are going to be after Hocus Pocus, okay? So I'll let you know when I post your question. Just give me a couple of moments. And you said you just want to hope and you had a spell to send all the dragons away because you're really trying to make this work, right? Oh, I've got you, my beautiful Susan. I'm going to be working on that with you, okay? My beautiful Susan, altogether, were you poisoned or anything of the such? I don't quite know if you were necessarily poisoned. I'm going to say it just didn't really agree with you for some kind of reason here, sweetie. I'm going to say that you are going to be okay. I don't feel as though you've been poisoned. Maybe, I don't know, maybe check also if you might not have COVID or something of the such, that the signs do resemble that also. But yeah, we have Hocus Pocus. No, it's not Hocus Pocus, it's Hocus Focus. How cute is that, right? So I'm definitely going to have to say, I don't feel like you're a poison, sweetie. But if it does continue, I'm definitely going to have to say, try to take a test. First of all, see if you do have COVID or anything of the such. But I don't believe that you were poisoned, my lovely. Paula, anything you don't know about ex-girlfriend Leo? My beautiful Susan, on Sunday, I will do a beautiful spell for you at the same time, okay, sweetie? For you and Andrew, my sweetie. I feel as though you could need a protection spell too. Maybe I'll give you a protection spell, sweetie, to protect you from evil energy around you. Banish those energies that are around you that are just really not all that good. No, you don't have to, Carrie. Just hold on a second, okay? Don't post it right away. Just give me a few moments, Carrie. All right. All right, I am getting over here for you, Paula. For the moment, no commitment. Hocus Pocus Focus, right? Oh, I love you, Water Fairy. That is so cute. Yes, yes, and yes. I love it. Watson, why? Oh my God, what happened to you? So I'm going to say, same thing you've always known here, Paula. This is about new commitment. It's about being isolated right now. It's about being left out in the cold. It's about worrying. It's about being moody. It's about being jealous. It's about being disappointed. And at the same time, it's all about really just resting. I feel, Paula, that you pretty much know what is going on with her. You know, I don't really feel like there's anything really new. she's not seeing anybody, she's not dating anybody, she's just trying to really figure out what is good for her while kind of being worried about the situation and about the relationship altogether, sweetie. But she doesn't really change her mind all that much. She's always pretty much stable, I have to say. Susan, you say, I did so, but no COVID. Maybe it's just, oh, it could be the grease of the chicken. It could. If you've done a test, maybe do another test. You have to do it like 3 days into a row to make sure you don't got it. So, because they do sound a lot like those. It could just be really the grease into it, sweetie. I'm sorry. Please don't ever eat no Popeye's chicken again. I don't know about Popeye. I don't want to make them any bad publicity. I have no idea. But Popeye's no good for you, Susan. Don't do that again, sweetie. Susan, hold on before I move over to Jasmine and Hocus Focus. And then I'm going to be with Amy and Carrie. And I'm looking for your other question. I only have 2 questions here, Susan. What's the question that I'm missing, sweetie? Let me know. You were talking about Andrew and the friend Chelsea, and that one I did answer. And you were talking about your chicken, wondering if you were poisoned, and that was a no. Let me go see. Is there anything that I missed? I don't see anything here, Paula. Let me know if there's, not Paula, Susan, let me know if there's anything else. Oh, how is Andrew thinking and feeling about you today? Okay, I got you, sweetie. Let's go and see that. So we are with Susan. Jasmine is going to be up next, followed by Hocus Focus, Amy, and then we're going to be with Carrie. All right, so my beautiful Susan, how is Andrew feeling and thinking about you today? Oh, my sweetie, we have so many dreams, but at the same time, we realize that we have so many obstacles. Sometimes we're a little bit frustrated because of the delays, but we're not changing. We have beautiful self-control. We are going to wait because we do believe into this success, and we are wanting to have this journey with you. We are wanting to move on forward with you. We're very emotional. There's no doubt about it. We know that we need to compromise. We know that we need to balance some things out, but we are very, very supportive towards you. We do miss you, and we do love you, my sweetie Susan. Jasmine, sweetie, let's go and see my beautiful Jasmine. Okay. Question number 1, let's go and find out. We are with Jasmine. We should maybe leave a timestamp for Jasmine. She has not been chit-chatting. Let's leave a timestamp for Jasmine maybe at 58 minutes. So Jasmine, 58 minutes. Hocus Focus, if you could please post your question for me, sweetie, okay? You're the next one up. Ultimately, did we like it? Yes, we did, sweetie. We did. So I feel as though we did enjoy it. It was good. So I'm going to say that we do think that you are a good baker. And he, okay. Okay. I don't kind of feel like it's a little bit of a I'm not going to say coincidence because there's no coincidence, but I just kind of feel like sometimes we put 1 plus 1 together and we maybe decide that it equals to 2, but it's not always equal to 2. There are some mathematical things that are like that. I'm going to say over here, sweetie, that it was just a little bit what was meant to be. I don't feel like we really wanted to linger on. I don't really feel like we want to stay there. I just kind of feel like we want to leave also. So I'm going to have to say there's really nothing to be said really into this over here, sweetie. I'm going to say he was maybe a little bit surprised that you didn't necessarily stay to talk with him, or you didn't wait, you know, to talk with him as you were leaving, but nothing much more, sweetie. Let's go and see Hocus Focus. My beautiful Amy, if you could please post your question also. You are going to be the following one up. Aha! I was just going to say, Carrie, I just saw that you defied me. Thank you, my sweetie. Thank you, Tash and Patricia. Let's go and see over here for Hocus Focus is up next. Amy, also please post your questions, and then I will be with Carrie, Water Fairy, Dana, Patricia, and YouTube user. So let's go and find Hocus Focus. Let me just go a little bit up. Oh no, seriously, Juanson. Okay, hold on. I am looking. Oh, okay, Hocus Focus doesn't have the time to post yet. Okay, so as I am waiting for Hocus Focus, take your time, sweetie. I am going to actually go and see over here Carrie into the meanwhile. Because I'm waiting for Amy also. So, Carrie, let's go for it, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me go see. That is very, very dark and very iffy, Carrie, I have to say. Very strange. Okay, I'm going to read this over again into my mind, okay? Okay, let's go and see. I'm ultimately going to have to say, yes, it does seem to be the truth, but at the same time, it is really weird. It is really weird. It is. It's very. All right. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go and validate with another one. Very iffy. Carrie, by the way, it's not the whole situation. It's not Dave who is iffy. It's the whole situation with the. It's whatever his friend is doing that is really iffy. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, right. I know. I get you, sweetie. And that's apparently what the deal is. Well, I checked with the first deck. It's a yes. I'm going to go and see for the second one. Hocus Focus, thank you so very much for posting your question. And Amy also. I'll be with you guys in just one moment. Okay, so also getting over here. I just want to validate to really make sure over here, Carrie. Yeah, no, apparently from what I can see over here, he is telling the truth. So it would come in to explain the reason being, you know, of everything that he is doing. So I'm going to have to say a yes, it does seem to be the truth, my beautiful Carrie. I'm going to validate with our pendulum for you also, okay? I will ask it into my mind for you. Hold on. Okay. So my beautiful Carrie, I am going to say a yes onto this one, sweetie. Oh yeah, it is. There's no doubt about it. That's what it is. I just kind of wonder what kind of I'm just kind of wondering what kind of videos he's actually looking for, right? But I think the less we ask into that, the better it is, sweetie. So I'm going to say it is a yes onto that one. Hocus Focus. You wanted to know when your boyfriend would propose and what would let him know that you were the one. Has been declining. She's not going to pass anytime soon. I don't usually like to answer those questions. I will try to tell you somewhat what I can see, okay, Hocus Focus? Let's go and see. I'm going to start off over here with your boyfriend. Actually, I'm going to start off with your mom because I've got her energy. Let's go see. Okay, so Hocus Focus, this is for you, sweetie, and thank you for waiting so patiently. All right. Hocus Focus, Amy, Water Fairy, Dana, Patricia, and Tash. Okay. Okay. Things could change, okay? Things could change, beautiful. Energies do change. Sometimes some things medically that we can do can change. I'm going to say for your mom, within the following 6 months, sweetie, okay? So I'll say the following 6 months. Let me go and see my beautiful for your boyfriend. In the meanwhile, try to spend as much time with your mom as you can, okay, lovely? When is your boyfriend going to propose? And what is really going to let him know that you are the one, right? Let's go see, sweetie. Those are very cute. I like those questions. People always say, I just knew that that person was the one. Let's go see. So, when are we going to propose? Look at that. Okay, my beautiful. I'm going to have to say over here into the following year. So, in the following 12 months. Okay, I feel as though he is going to propose. I'm going to go and find out why he does believe that you are the one now. So your ultimate answer over here is into the following year. And why? Let's go see. Okay, Carrie. Yeah, it's like bad stuff, right? It's not normal stuff. Yeah, you're better to know less about it too, sweetie. All right. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to actually have to say, when he did meet you the very first time, that's when he actually knew. He just felt, and the word that I'm getting over here is an overwhelming of abundance. He just feels that whenever he is with you, that he is the luckiest person on earth. He sees so many different opportunities. He sees so much laughter and happiness and togetherness. And this is just not something that he has ever, I'm going to say, lived through into any relationship into the past. So this is something that is great. This is something that is new. And it is ultimately, he has never, ever, ever wanted to have that emotion and to actually feel that deeply that if you were not there, he would ultimately be very, very lost. And this is how he knows that you're the one for him. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes. Hocus Pocus. I'm going to say congratulations for you, sweetie. Hopefully this energy stays all this strong and beautiful. I'm sending you so much love. Yeah, no, I know it's not normal, Carrie. When I read it, I saw things into my mind that I don't like all that much, which is why I say we're better not to get into that. Let's go and see Amy. My beautiful Amy, hold on. I'm going to go on up. Amy, here we go. Hold on. I'm looking for question number 1. There you go. Dad's wife, does she understand what her family has done and that she has a fighting chance? Let's go see. All right. Does she understand? I don't feel she quite fully understands the whole situation. Is she giving on up? I don't feel as though she's giving up though. So I kind of feel like her energy is still strong. So she's not giving up, sweetie. I don't really feel as though, I just don't feel as though she understands everything. But she knows that she cannot give up. She's a fighter. You know how she is. Cancer's energy all day. And your business. Let's go see Cancer's energy all day. Cancer's energy. For the moment, we're being by ourselves. I'm getting a want to be alone, a want to search within, a want to release from anything bad, from anything sad, a want of harmony. We ultimately want to let go of all of our sorrow, all of our frustration, all of our sadness, and we just really want to bring in happiness and love again. I feel as though we want to return into the way that we were before. We were not happy before, but we were happier than we are now. So I feel as though the energy is difficult. It is heavy, is definitely what it is right now. And your business now, 6 months. With a lot of discipline, with a lot of strength, and you moving on through, you are getting satisfaction. You're getting stability. You're getting good things coming your way, sweetie. I'm going to say beautiful growth. I'm going to say it could change, but I'm going to say somewhat in the order of maybe 30%, maybe 40% more of what you have right now, sweetie. So I'm going to say beautiful abundance seems to be coming into your life slowly here. hold on, over here. And I think the last one you told me to pick, right? Pull one for me. You can't quite think of one. Let's go see. No, no, she doesn't quite understand, sweetie. Oh, Lilith at Bright Eyes about Rufus traveling. What's up? What's up with Bright Eyes? Is that the question? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, Bright Eyes. That's okay, sweetie. Lilith posted it here. She found it. She was the wizard. All right, let's go and find out, my beautiful. You did not ask me a Cancer's energy towards Amy. Let's go and see that one. I'm actually going to do two of them here, Amy. Cancer's energy towards Amy. 8 of Pentacles. Still wanting to be into this relationship. Still not letting go of you. Still thinking that there is beautiful potential, but not being able to be there for you right now. Kind of being caught into a situation because we're trying to bring that family back together. That would be good enough, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for Cancer's energy. What I want to go see over here is if a hubby is seeing somebody else. You did have some doubts, right? Not too long ago. Oh, interesting, isn't it? Well, I might even have it over here, and I just didn't look yet. Right, I have it over here too, sweetie. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Lilith. I have it into my super chat too. So let's go see if hubby Amy is with somebody else or is interested in somebody else, right? All right, I am going to have to say over here, sweetie, I still do believe that he is interested in somebody, but nothing more. Well, thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Water Fairy. I don't know what happened. We all got it, but you, Bright Eyes. So hubby does seem to be interested in somebody, but not making any move whatsoever, and that person doesn't know about it. So I'm going to say it's almost like a little bit of a secret crush at work, sweetie. Who knows what's going to come out of that, right? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We're all good. We're all good. We've got it. Yeah, that's what I got too, Lilith. Let's go and see over here our dear friend, Water Fairy, followed out by Dana. A general love reading. Let's go and figure that one out, sweetie. Up next, Dana, followed out by Patricia, Tash, and Paula. Oh, I do see Amy. I do see that we are interested in somebody, but there's no movement. There's nothing happening. The other person doesn't really know about it. It's almost as if there's somebody that we think is good looking, but that's what it is, right? So, Water Fairy, let's go for a general love reading. King of Cups. Water Fairy, are you in a relationship right now, my sweetie? Just wondering over here, beautiful, because I'm going to say different things, okay? I know, Amy. Altogether over here, I'm going to have to say I am getting our King of Cups who is into the reverse position. So if you are waiting for anybody over here who is... if you're waiting for a reconciliation, no, you're not. Okay, you're not necessarily waiting for a reconciliation either, right? All right. Because I'm getting a king. I'm getting somebody who's a little bit, a little bit down over here, not quite going on. Okay, I'm getting over here the Four of Cups also, followed out by our Knight. I'm going to have to say there seems to be somebody who is interested, who's interested in you, but who's not moving really forward. So I'm going to have to say there seems to be like, Amy, my pleasure, sweetie. There seems to be a little bit of a secret admirer, sweetie. They seem to be older than you. They seem to have lighter colored hair, and they seem to be fairly tall. But they're really, really shy, and I don't quite feel as though they're actually going to move on forward towards you. So you do have a secret admirer over here, sweetie. But they're not really making any action towards you. So let's go see what else we've got. Well, it's somebody who's got blonde hair. Do you know anybody who has a lighter colored hair? It's blonde or like a very light brown, a light colored hair, fairly tall, about 5'9", 5'10". And I feel like they're interested, but they're way too shy. They're just not really going to move on forward towards you, which is a little bit of a pity because they do seem like a good, seems like a good person. Let's go see what else I've got. Seven of Wands. Followed on out over here by our Six of Wands. Also getting our Magician. I'm going to say into the following month, even for 6 weeks, I'm going to say nobody seems to really be popping on in. Reason being, it's as if you're not seeing them, sweetie. No, I don't have any initials, sweetie. When I think about the initials, for some reason, I'm seeing L as in Lisa, and R as in Romancefull. I'm seeing LR. I did. I saw, unless you sent me a third one, Watson. I got that, sweetie. It is good news. So I'm going to have to say LR are the initials that seem to be popping on out for me. But as I said, they're not really going to show themselves. Into the following 4 to 6 weeks, nobody seems to really be popping on in, sweetie. It's as if you are interested and you're wanting, but you're not necessarily seeing the people that are around you, or your energy is just not quite open for that yet. So I'm going to have to say, if you want anything to happen, you're going to have to make something happen over here, sweetie. So either you go out and meet people, or you go out to special, evenings, or you go on to a dating site. I say go for it, sweetie, and just go and browse through those files, see if there's anybody interesting to you. Because at this moment, I don't see anything moving, and you are lovely, you're adorable. So in the following 4 to 6 weeks, nobody. If I move on forward, let's go see a little bit further off. Other than that secret admirer, LR, light colored hair, I'm not really seeing all that much. I feel as though within the following 3 months, so around October, there is going to be somebody or a decision that you're going to have to make. What are you going to do? Who are you going to pick? Or are you going to go out? There's something that is happening over here. There's a great decision that you are going to have to make that is going to make a relationship or break something. So, but that seems to be coming into the month of October, and that person seems to be having darker colored hair, darker colored eyes, and you don't know this person neither. So I'm going to have to say somebody will be coming on in somewhere around the end of October, and it's going to be entirely up to you if you want to be with them or not. Kind of feel like you're feeling a little bit insecure about them, really just unsure. So yeah, I guess more time is going to be telling us, sweetie. It's a little bit scattered right now, lovely. Let me know, my beautiful water fairy, if there's anything else I can do for you. In the meanwhile, I say don't wait. Don't wait. You go on for it. You go on out and you go and see if you can find anybody that that you would be interested in, that you would like to have a relationship with. Well, thank you, Hocus Pocus. I appreciate it, sweetie. Sending you so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And seriously, I love your name. I really do. If I would have thought of it, I would have took it. You're unsure about everybody, right? Oh, water fairy. No, you got to take that down. You got to take that down. That's a little bit what's stopping you, water fairy, right now. Knock that down. Please, 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 and please, okay? You need to knock those barriers down, because maybe if you knock those barriers down and you're not unsure about everybody and you just kind of let people come towards you, and then that's when you decide if they're good or not, then maybe at that point, you know, you're going to allow these people to come towards you. Maybe that secret admirer, blonde hair, is going to come towards you. Maybe. Knock those barriers down, people. Don't block anybody from coming into your life unless they have done something to you. Then you've got a reason to be unsure. Other than that, don't block anybody. Let love in, sweetie, okay? My beautiful Dana, what's going on with you, my sweetie? You were wondering when you're out in town and you're riding your bike, what do people think of you? You have a problem with paranoia and you get nervous not knowing, right? All right, well, first of all, if you do have a problem with paranoia and you do get nervous, I'm going to say, first of all, good for you and congratulations for going out and doing the activity all in itself. Not an easy thing to do whenever we do have a lot of fears. So good for you. Proud of you, sweetie. Now let me go and answer your question. Yeah, I know. Let's go for it, sweetie. Here we go. You're just so hilarious, Dana. I love you, sweetie. You're so cute. So let's go and find out. When you are out and you are riding your bike, let's go and find out. What do people think of you? So, you know what? I'm going to say over here that you seem free, which is interesting, isn't it? Because since the fact that you are kind of stuck, you're kind of stuck into your thoughts and thinking, you know, what other people are thinking about you, and that you're so nervous, it's kind of interesting that the very first message that would come on out is that you seem free, is that you seem happy, that you seem comfortable in what you are doing. So I'm going to say you must be a little bit like a turtle or something. You must hide really, really well, actually. Anyways, at least when you're out biking. Maybe if you're walking or you're doing something else, it's not the same situation. But when you're out biking, honestly, I don't feel as though that many people really, pay attention all that much. But the ones who do, they feel as though you are courageous. They feel as though you are powerful, that you have a beautiful freedom by doing that, and that, honestly, you look like a very beautiful and optimistic person. I'm seeing a lot of optimism over here. So I'm going to say, let's knock down, my gosh, with all those beautiful things. Let's get rid of that paranoia. Let's throw it out the window. Yes, Dana, good for you, sweetie. So no more worries when you go out onto your bike, okay? No more worries. You are beautiful. You are showing off a beautiful sign of being free, of being comfortable, and living life as you wish. So good for you. Please continue to do so, okay? And whenever you do have any doubts and whenever you're kind of feeling a little bit nervous, I'm sure you've already thought of a bunch of little tricks to kind of help you out, right? So I'm sure you already have some. But if you do need any other little tricks or something, just let me know, okay? You're good, sweetie. You're absolutely perfect as you are. Patricia, lovely. If you stay in your heart, you feel A's love, right? Let's go and see over here. You are one, okay, so you feel A's love, that brings you peace. You're trying to let go and trust that everything is going to work into the divine. But yeah, I know, sweetie. And you forgot your question, right? Let's go and see. May you have a channeled message from A. You most certainly can. Let's go for it. And allow him to feel you, right? Is it time for you to stop sending messages? No, sweetie, no. No, Patricia. Well, no. Unless you feel that that is ultimately what you need to do. I'm going to say no. When you do that, you're not happy, Patricia. You've done it into the past. You stopped. And you felt lonely and you felt sad and you just felt like it was not you and it was not comfortable and you were not well. And when you did reach out, even though he doesn't always reach back out to you, you're more comfortable. You feel loved. And you don't feel the sadness. You don't feel the pain as much. So I'm ultimately going to have to say over here, it is really, really up to you, sweetie. But I'm going to say don't do it. I don't feel like this is something that is good for you anyways, not at this moment. I can also see over here 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. I do still feel as though he is going to end up reaching out to you. It's really a question of time, Patricia. Do you want to wait is the main question. If you decide that you don't want to, Patricia, I get it. I get it. If you decide that you're going to close everything off and you're going to wait for him, it's okay. But you need to go through with it, you know, as much as you can. If you do decide to go that way, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be painful for like a few weeks, sweetie. But other than that, if you're willing to stick around, I say stick around. Spirit seems to be saying that he is looking towards a future. He doesn't see the possibilities at this moment. He's way too busy with what he's doing and he's not reaching out. But he is ultimately looking towards a future and he is, you know, reaching on out for you. So I don't want to say, Patricia, that he is not going to reach out. I do feel as though he will reach out. It's a question of time. And with him, there's a lot of procrastination, but I know how you love him, and I know that he does love you and he does care for you. So if you're willing to give it a little bit more time, maybe what you could do, Patricia, is I'm going to go and get you some messages, but maybe what you could do is send him out maybe, and it's not into the whole fact of giving a manipulation, but maybe just giving maybe yourself just a little bit of time saying, okay, I'm going to leave till December or till January, you know, for something to happen between us. On if it does not happen by then you know, maybe I should just kind of move on or something of the such. I kind of feel as though this is a little bit what we should do over here. Because if you just keep on going and going and going and going, when are you ultimately going to know when you've gone too far or when it's no good anymore? So it's a little bit up to you. Think about it, okay, beautiful? I'm going to give you some messages over here. Okay. I want you to know into my messages over here. My heart aches for you. I want you to know that I do miss you so very much. You cannot be replaced. You need to be patient with me. I do dream about you. I will be back soon. Please do not worry. I know, that's it. That's it. So, Patricia, I say, until you continue feeling his love, then I say continue going as you are. When you no longer feel his love, then maybe that will be the time to move along. But until then, you can continue being where you are right now, my sweetie. The distance between us, it is killing me. Again, you are always in my dreams. I spend a lot of time thinking about wishing things were different. I have not given up on you, even though it may seem like it. I struggle with love and expressing it. It just really doesn't come all that easy for me. Hello, Zach. How are you doing, sweetie? My beautiful Patricia, I'm going to say, keep on going as you are. I don't feel like you're ready to do anything or to do any changes yet. Whenever you will be ready, you will know. For the time being, stay as you are. Continue feeling his love. Continue, sending those messages out. And continue receiving those blessings whenever he does send them in, sweetie. I know he does. I know. Let me go and see YouTube user in the meanwhile. Hold strong, my beautiful Patricia, and I'm so glad that you are good and everything is done. All right. Hey! Good looking. All right, Tash. I like this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me go and see. I'm going to go with this deck over here. Let's go and find that out. That is a nice mix, honestly. Irish, French, and Indian. Oh, I'm liking this guy, sweetie. All right, let's put a timestamp over here for Tash at 1:35. 1:35:30, so 1:35:30. And let's go and see this over here. Okay. So for your question number 1, how's he going to react when you do tell him, right? I am getting over here a Wheel of Fortune. It is, you know, it happens. What can we say? I am also seeing over here our 10 of Cups. I don't necessarily say that we're necessarily going to be really, really happy about the whole thing, but it's not going to be a problem. Honestly, absolutely not. It is really just the way of life nowadays. It happens all the time. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean something bad happened. It just really happens. So it's okay. I still feel as though he's going to offer that love towards you, and I still feel as though that union will be there, and he's still going to be really, really happy, and he's not going to let you go for that. So I'm going to say he's going to accept it quite fine. I don't, you know, I feel like he's going to be a little bit sad for you that this did happen. But I mean, at the same time, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It didn't work. You no longer stayed with that person, and you moved on forward. So good for you. I'm going to say good for him also, because he gets to meet you. If you had not done that, he would not have met you. Let me go and give you some messages from him within that. And I feel as though the very best messages would be absolutely over here. No, I'm going to move over here with this deck over here. Here we go. And then I'm going to go to your yes/no question. All right. We're still going to be interested in you. Please do leave some marks on me. I would like to have some of those morning kisses. Also, let's continue on. I want you to communicate your feelings more with me. We're interested in what you have to say and how you are feeling. I am absolutely thankful for you. It's a little bit far off, but I want to ask you to marry me. And ultimately, you are the very best thing, person that has happened into my life. So honestly, I'm going to have to say over here, it's not going to bother him, beautiful. I feel like it is one step in life, and it happens to many. So don't worry about it. Let me go and see. Potential, let's go for it with, and you would like to have the potential was not the timestamp. Okay, let's go see the potential over here. I thought you wanted the pendulum, but I will go and check it out with the pendulum too. So yes or no, long-term potential. Here we go. All right, here we go. Long-term potential. Nine of Wands, reverse position. Our world, we are meant to be there. I don't see any anxiousness, no frustrations. I do see our Ten of Wands over here, but not being caught into anything. So I'm going to say that it is a little bit of a transition, followed up by our Hierophant. Is there going to be a long-term potential for you guys? I am going to say a yes. I do not feel as though this is something is going to be short-term. I don't have enough information at this moment into the cards to say that it's going to last a year or 2 years or so on. I do know that there is beautiful potential into this relationship. This is not a short-term relationship. It is not a fling. It is not something, you know, friends with benefits. So I'm going to say potential, definitely. It is a yes. I like this guy, and it's not a problem for your other question on top, as we already discussed. So I say go for it, sweetie. And good for you. Congratulations, lovely. I like this one. Let's go and see. Oh, hold on over here. Yes, the live for tonight is now closed for everybody. Let's go and find out for Paula and Bright Eyes. Paula, when she reaches out, what she is going to say to you. So when she reaches out, what will she say to you? She's going to tell you that she has been weak, that she has been challenged, that she's had a lot of time to think, that she feels as though she has made an error. She needs to make this beautiful decision. She's had so much time to reflect, and I feel as though she no longer wants to be alone. She wants to give this relationship a second chance, or a last chance, let me put it that way. Bright Eyes, did Rufus travel to Philadelphia by himself or with somebody else? Yeah, I don't think they came in, Watson. I don't think so, sweetie. I don't even know what their name was last night. It was something Lilith, but I don't know what it was. So, Bright Eyes, thank you for waiting, sweetie. Did Rufus travel to Philadelphia by himself? Yes, Paula. That's what I said. Give the relationship a last chance. And here we go. So, Bright Eyes, did Rufus travel to Philadelphia by himself? It is a yes, sweetie. He did go by himself, which is good. And I will ask the pendulum since it's right next to me, and why not? And then I'll answer your other question. So, let's go and see over here. Did Rufus travel to Philadelphia by himself? Yes or no? And that is a yes. And let's go and see the energy. For the energy, we're going to take this one out. Now, this one here is going to be for Delisa, and the other one's going to be for you. All right. So this one over here is for Delisa, and this one is going to be for you. They went into your channel to complain to you about Lilith and, of course, you. No way! Watson, how do you even know that? How do you know about that? How did that happen? Did YouTube contact you, Watson? Okay, no, they didn't complain to YouTube. They were going into your channel to complain about you and Lilith is what they were doing, right? Seriously. I hope you block them on yours too. Honestly. I am getting over here the Sun, the Devil, the Five of Wands. Here we go. You can go for it, Alina. You will be the last one for tonight, sweetie. The Devil. Okay, sweetie, this over here is for Delisa, and you are over here. So, voila. As for with Delisa, I feel as though things are complicated, as we can see. We're getting the Sun, reverse position. Things very unclear, very obscure, not really knowing where we're going, what is really going on. I hope you're doing good, my beautiful Alina. Oh, good for you, Juanson. Also, seeing over here the Devil, we don't believe, we feel caught when we are with Delisa. We feel uncomfortable. We feel as though we're into a position of being somewhat even, I'm going to say, manipulated. Here, we're getting conflicts, followed out by, we still do have some feelings, but we want to walk away. If I move on forward over here to Knight of Wands, followed out over here by our Pentacles, and finishing up with our Ten of Pentacles, I am getting a lot of love. I'm getting a lot of want, a lot of desire. I'm getting a lot of beautiful endings, families, togetherness, union is what I'm getting. Faithfulness is what I'm getting. Onto the other side, I'm getting a great unknown. I'm getting fear. I'm getting conflict. And I'm really just getting being stuck into a position that we don't like all that much. So it's really almost like having the Devil and the Angel, if you want, over here, sweetie. Elena, I am always on, my beautiful. Let me know, bright eyes, if you're okay, if there's anything else that you would like to know. Patricia, A's intense energy woke you up after your procedure. Was that it? Yes or no? Let's go and find out. Oh, I know what you mean, my beautiful. Don't worry about it, lovely. I'm going to have to say over here for you. Oh, I get you, Alina. It's okay, sweetie. Come on in whenever you're available, okay? We're always here. No pressure, lovely. So, my beautiful Patricia, yes or no? I'm going to say a yes over here, sweetie. I feel as though there was an exchange. There was something that seemed to be really quite strong over here, and it was coming with our beautiful king. So I'm going to say a yes. It was A's intense energy that was thinking about you, that just kind of woke you up over there, sweetie. So you're definitely right onto that one. All right, well, let's go and see over here for our beautiful Alina, followed out by Juanson. What did Candido think about you today? Let's go and find out. All right, what did Candido think about you today? Ooh, let's go over here. So much love sent your way, my beautiful Patricia. He's always with you, even when he's not. So let's go and find out. Alina, what did we think? You know what? We felt that you were somewhat independent. We do not feel like we were necessarily succeeding. I don't necessarily feel as though we had any connection today. I'm going to have to say that we felt that you were, beautiful. I feel that you are fantastic. I'm getting family unity. I'm getting wealth. I'm going to say as of today, we were thinking that it was positive. Our energy was positive towards you. We're still not necessarily moving on back. We're still not necessarily getting, a connection or anything like that. But the energy was strong. It was good. We did believe that you are beautiful, that you are strong, that you are somewhat independent, maybe a little bit more independent than what we thought that you would be. And I feel as though we're looking for a certain balance. We're looking for something to be fair into this. And this is what he's thinking that you are searching for. You're looking for a compromise. You're looking for something to be fair. And he just doesn't really know how to go and give that to you right now. It is what I'm seeing, sweetie. Well, then I would have to say he believes that you are, it's what you're looking for. You're looking for any type of compromise with him, Alina. You're looking for any type of fairness. You're looking for a certain justice, but he just doesn't really know how to give it to you. He doesn't really know what to do with it. As I was saying, I'm seeing a lot of independence. I'm seeing a lot of thinking that you are beautiful. You're always there. You're always into his mind. May you be there. May you not be there. You're into his memory. You're into his thoughts. He does think about you, but he does think a lot about the independence that you have and how you are somewhat afar. And it's okay for now because this is ultimately what he does need. But he's just not really able to give you what it is that is necessary at this moment. But he knows and he feels what it is that you're looking for. Let me go see if he was wondering where you were at, sweetie, or if he misses you. I'm getting all together over here. I'm going to say that he did miss you. He was not necessarily wondering where you were, but he did miss you. He was wondering where you were. It's almost as if there was a little bit of nostalgia that was there, thinking about those memories. Alina, I'm sorry, beautiful. A missed opportunity. Sometimes the universe just kind of puts that like that, right, sweetie? I say get better, feel better, my lovely, and you're going to be okay. Okay? You will have other opportunities. I'm absolutely sure about it, sweetie. What do you want to know, my beautiful Paula? Please do post your question. I'm moving over to Juanson. Let's go and see Juanson over here. You're going to be good, Alina. Take care of yourself first. You cannot love anybody, and nobody can really take care of you and love you if you are sick. Well, they can love you if you're sick and you're ill. But ultimately, if you want to enjoy this relationship, you got to be up onto your own 2 feet, sweetie. So take care of yourself emotionally, physically, and then you'll be good to go and dance the night away. Watson, what is that? Light night stalker, right? What is that? What is this? Okay, that was a person then. Oh my gosh. Oh, Oh, well, really? Seriously, right? But you all banned me immediately. Hmm. Oh my gosh. That is horrible, Watson. You know what? And I did not even know that any of this was going on yesterday, Watson. I did not see any of this go on, honestly. That is horrible. I'm so sorry, Watson. Oh, you dozed off, didn't you, Bright Eyes? Let me go and see over here. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that that had to happen to Watson and Lilith. That is bad. I'm really sorry, sweetie. I'm glad that YouTube took care of that person and blocked them. And now I'm going to read about your update because this is another update. It's not the update that I read today. Yeah, the one with the chipmunk, right? And he was with his girlfriend, Elizabeth, but not the same Elizabeth. Okay. And I talked to them, and they're doing okay with their photography business. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, so let's go and find out. Let's go and see what is coming on up. If it was a sign. All right, Page of Wands over here. Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. Actually, the sign being is, you said of Mo to give up. I say not to give up. I say not to give up. Is that actually what you meant, Watson? Because I'm going to say that the message coming on through over here is to not give up onto this connection. Why? Because as long as we have communication and we do have good news that seems to be coming on in, a lot of possibilities are actually there for you. So the mot of the jour would actually be, do not give up, Watson. Do not give up on love. Very interesting that the name was Elizabeth also. Very interesting. That's what I thought, right? You wrote give up, Watson. And I'm like, give up? No way. There's way too much going on. Why should you give up? I said, no. Alina, you say you every night a white one and a red one. And did what you told me. Hopefully it's working. Yes, and yes. Alina, you can add on in some cinnamon if you want. Absolutely perfect for it also. Add some cinnamon if you've got it, my lovely. It's just going to make everything explode a little bit more. You could also simply also write onto a little piece of paper, Alina, your name, his name, the birth date, and the desire, and you could place that underneath the plate if you do have a plate that you're holding that candle on. All right, well, let's go and see over here, Juanson. I have to say, great news that she's not moving. I think that was fantastic. I was really, really excited to hear that. Not too excited about hearing about the quitting, but yeah, it's, you know, yeah, that's it. We're not too sure yet, right? But at least even if she quits, but she's still around, you still get to see her. It doesn't really, you know, you don't see her while you're working, but it could actually be a good occasion for you to actually get that number and to start seeing each other outside of work. So let me go and see over here. All right. Yes, that could be that message coming in, Lorman. Yes. Or is there more? No, there's not more that she isn't telling you. Yes. Because honestly over here, I am going to check that out if she's hiding anything from you. Honestly, this could really just be that great occasion for you to get that phone number and start seeing her. No. Honestly, my beautiful Lena, you don't even have to burn 2 of them. You can just burn 1. You don't have to burn 2. You burn 1, and your intention is into that candle. Just 1, little tea 1, or a chime 1. Just 1 is good. Yes, you do need to rewrite it every time though. But just a little tiny one. You can rip off a little piece of paper and just kind of write it down, sweetie. I don't need you to write it, Paula, thank you. So Alina, just use yourself a tiny little piece of paper, like, I mean, this would do it, something like that. And you just write his name and your name, you write your desire, you write your birth dates, and you place that underneath, and you need to place it every time, but you don't have to burn 2 candles. 1 is good, sweetie. Add yourself a little bit of cinnamon and do that spell away, sweetie. Make sure that your intentions is nice and strong, and when you're ready to cast out your spell, as you are lighting it, I want you to say it out loud, right? Don't forget to say it out loud to send that out to the universe, sweetie. And yes, and do that, my beautiful, and let me know how that goes. And further on, I'll give you some different spells. I'll give you some different things that you can do too, okay? It's my pleasure, sweetie. Oh, but the candle you have to let burn out all the way to the end. You can do the spell every single night if you want. I feel as though 2 to 3 times is good, 2 to 3 times. But you can ultimately do it. And I say 2 to 3 times a week is fantastic. You could do it less, you can do it more. The more you do it, the more powerful it will be. But there's no specific time to do it and no time length to do it. What's really important is that you always let your candle burn out completely and do not blow the candle out. So make sure that you take yourself some little tea candles that, you know, last about 2 hours, and you don't need to be near it. You can let it go, you know, onto a table and you'll be just perfectly fine. It is my pleasure, my sweetie. Remind me next time. I'll give you some ideas on what to do. Ultimately, you can use the red or the white. It's up to you. It doesn't really change anything. There's red, white, and pink, and black that could be good for that. So either one, it doesn't change anything. What's important at this point is is that you take red, pink, white, or black. No other colors. Don't go and pick some yellow or some green or some orange. No good. Yeah, you have both colors, the little ones. Okay, I say go with the white ones. The white ones, ultimately, if you're going to do the spell often, is going to cost you less money because they're easier to find and they're not colored. So go with the white ones. It is perfect. And at some point, let me know, maybe next week or something, I will give you a little bit of a spell to do maybe into a little bottle that you can do and that you can keep with you, maybe into your purse or into a sacred place, into your house. A very simple one. So you let me know, sweetie. All right, Juanson, let's go and see that, my lovely. Let's go and find what I got for you. Hold on. So is she telling you all the truth is ultimately what we want to see over here, right? She ultimately is, but she's not. But wait. With what's going on into her life, she ultimately is. Where she's not completely telling you the truth is that she does have a lot of desire towards you. So that's the only little part where she's not completely saying everything to you. Ultimately, other than that, she is being quite fair with you. So it is a yes onto that one. So she's not hiding anything. Let's go see about your manifestations. All right, I am getting over here our Three of Wands. So we are looking towards the future. Our beautiful queen does seem to be in great position over here waiting for you with the World. You know what? I'm going to have to say your manifestations seem to be quite on track in love, in work, yes, in career. But in career, I'm going to say a little bit less. I kind of feel as though we're juggling a couple things or trying to make some type of decision onto something. So you are on track. I say continue manifesting, but you're more aligned with love than you are with work at this moment. There's a little something that's a little bit off with work. A little bit of maybe you just don't have enough time to dedicate towards it, or to dedicate towards maybe going towards, I don't know, interviews, or, well, you don't call them interviews when you sing about auditions or stuff like that. And well, let's go for the reading. Here we go. Oh, and let's go and see again for the HR, the talk, if it was about quitting or schedule change. All right, I'm still going to have to say over here, maybe she was talking about quitting, but I'm going to say ultimately I kind of feel like she wanted a little bit of a schedule change. Let's go see what we've got into our reading. Elena, you say, if the wax completely melts versus not completely melting, does it matter? As long as a candle goes out on its own, or do you relight it? No, Elena, you can relight it if you want to, but if your candle actually, okay, let me put it this way. If your candle is completely burnt and it just shuts off by itself, perfect. If your candle, while you're doing your spell, ends up blowing itself out, if you will, extinguishing itself on its own, then you must leave it as it is. And then the spirits are saying that either at this moment there is nothing that you can do upon it, or that the spell is now finished. It is concluded. So if the candle extinguishes itself, you must leave it as it is. For the moment, Spirit is saying to you that things are okay. Let's not relight it. For the moment, they believe there is nothing that we can do more. We need to wait a couple of weeks before we try again. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay, Lena. I didn't see it because I was into the email, sweetie, with the questions. I'm sorry it took me a while to answer you. But a very good question all in itself, yeah. My pleasure, sweetie. Have a beautiful evening and take care of yourself, okay, Lena? Take care of yourself. Get under a nice blanket, relax, and heal. All right, let's go and find out what is going on. Juanson. Here we go. I am seeing for you, moving on forward, beginnings, holding on. I am seeing a lot of creations with a lot of beautiful little things kind of budding onto the bottom of it. And honestly, I see good things. I feel as though your energy is there. Your energy is strong. Creation-wise, absolutely perfect. And it's like little babies are kind of growing along it. So more opportunities are really coming your way. This does have to do with your singing, of course. Other than that, in love, we're continuing. We're continuing moving on, but we're not necessarily receiving at this moment. It's not where we're at, so we do need to leave a little bit more time for something to kind of flourish within this. Ultimately, I feel as though, you know, she is placing herself and placing her feet a little bit here and there, but still not everything is quite concluded, because she is still with you know who from you know where, which is really honestly the main problem that is into this relationship. Let me go and give you actually some messages over here. Hold on. All right. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Be present whenever you are with her. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. And open yourself up to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen, and don't be scared. All right, here we go into these messages. Actually, I'm going to move forward to I want to move to the Truthful deck. I think it is the best one, and I'm going to take one tarot deck out as a message also. Oh, they were, weren't they? Yeah, I know. That's a new deck I got. So, here we go. I want you to know that I am kind of sad right now. I am. I also want you to know that sometimes I seem to get the wrong advice, but I do want you all of the time, and I wish that things were different, and I need you to let me have you. Ultimately, what I really want is what you want. I want happiness. I know, right, Watson? I love it too, yes. And hold on. I'm going to take one out of over here. And then we're going to go back and look at Lenormand. Okay, the message coming out over here. Queen of Swords, you see? Her message towards you is that she is thinking about you. She is wanting to be with you, but she's ultimately just not ready for it. But is she saying the truth? It's interesting because we were talking about the truth not too long ago, and you're wondering if she is telling you everything. She is. Let's go see the Lenormand. All right, look at that. I'm getting the ring being caught a little bit in cycles. Over here, the clouds. And you have been kind of caught up in clouds, haven't you? Because you've been wondering what is good, what is not good, what is going on. You're kind of confused a little bit in everything, and you're just kind of navigating as best as you can. Why? Because you feel as though you're caught into the clouds. You feel as though you're caught into the same little cycle over here, and you're hoping that things are not ending. But you know what? Look at that. When you think things are ending, new beginnings start anew. With those new beginnings, what are you getting? You're getting heart. You're getting love. You're getting attachment. You're not getting any tower moment because it is into the reverse position. And again, you're going to be receiving another message. So yes, you did receive a message, but you're definitely getting another message. And it's definitely coming from Elizabeth. So another message from Elizabeth is going to be coming your way. An angel message. Your angels want you to remind you to not pay too much attention to material possessions. Focus more on your inner world rather than what your five senses can see. In this way, your environment is going to reflect how you truly do feel. I do love the Lenormand. It says so much. It is so truthful in so many ways. Let's go and do a soulmate. And then we're going to go to my sexy tarot for you. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. What you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in the darkness, you shine eternally bright. The Lenormand has an array. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it can be quite complex. You got this. You'll love it when you get it completed, Watson. Oh, well, there you go. What are you getting in sexy readings for you tonight? We're getting personal pleasure, so voila. We are wanting these sexual times with you, having a lot of beautiful sexual fantasies towards you. But I do have to say, at the same time, it's almost as if we want to tease you. So we are definitely into teasing. Watson is what we are up to. So I'm ultimately going to have to say we want to tease you. And ultimately, we want you to take that personal power after. We want you to show us who the boss is. Yeah. Let's tease, and then you show her who the boss is. All right, Watson. It's summertime. Why don't we go for a Randy recliner? I'll show it to you closer up so you don't have to research it. And I'm also getting over here a hot seat. So a hot seat is a little bit more common. These are positions that we are looking to do with you. Interesting too, isn't it? In a different way, is it not? All right, and I don't know what happened over here. They don't want to get back into their positions, which is funny because it is a position deck. Okay, let's go into the bang bag. Bang bag. Yeah, bang bag. Yeah, here we go. Watson. What are we getting into the bang bag? We want a blowjob. Well, you want a blowjob. We want to give you a blowjob. And then we're also looking for some doggy style. And then we want you to do a free pick. You pick whatever you want. We'll follow you. The bang bag is cute, isn't it? I'm not even going to open up the date bag tonight. Let's go bang. All right. And let's go with this one over here. I can still taste you onto my lips. I had the wildest dream last night, and guess what? You were in it. Oh yeah, Watson, why not? Why not, sweetie? Oh, shut up and kiss me. You are amazing in bed. I want to do this with you every single night, or day, or morning, or afternoon. Well, why not? All day, Watson. All day. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop, Watson. Although I have seen more ice buckets before. Yes, I have. All right. So, Watson, those are going to be lovely thoughts for you when you go to bed later on. In the meanwhile, what does Spirit have to say about Leo and about Leo altogether? I am getting over here that is a choice that needs to be done into this relationship. I feel as though there's a lot of coming clean that is necessary over here. There's been a lot of rethinking. There's been a lot of kind of manipulation and punishing and one and the other. There's been a lot of lack of energy, a lot of delays. Ultimately, it's going to be up to you to decide what it is that you want. I'm still going to have to say, like Spirit says, that at some point you're going to end up into the exact same position again into the future if you do continue with Leo, sweetie. Yeah, oh, that's it. That's why. There you go. Lilith even has the shower. All right, guys, I am going to say good night to everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a lovely shower, I do have to say, Watson. And see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, everybody. Love you guys.